Welcome once again to the Schaefer Small Engine Shop and Two-Car Garage. Today we've got a new project, which may be short, may be long, we'll have to find out. My friend Lewis has brought me this Ryobi 28141 two-cycle string trimmer. Of course, the normal complaint is it won't start. So here it is. We're going to take a look at it and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Now, I've done some preliminary investigation and I've come up with two suspects as to what might be the problem with this thing. I'll show them to you. Suspect number one is this gasoline that came out of the unit, and if you'll notice, it is completely clear. It has no sign of any two-cycle dye in it whatsoever, so that ain't good. But maybe problem number two might have saved this unit. We'll find out. Here is issue number two. Mr. Mud Dauber has built his nest inside the muffler tube, and the muffler is completely clogged up. Now, I'm going to have to take the muffler off to see what the piston and cylinder look like. If we get real lucky, Mr. Mud Dauber here might have kept this engine from starting with the straight unoiled gasoline over here. The engine feels like it has decent compression, but we won't know what it looks like till we get the muffler off, get the Mud Dauber nest cleaned out of the muffler, and then we'll see what we got. Well, a power equipment miracle has possibly occurred here. I have removed the muffler, cleaned out Mr. Mud Dauber completely, and looked at the piston and the cylinder, which had a little varnish on it, but basically looked pretty dadgum good. So my hope is that the Mud Dauber kept the thing from starting on straight gas and burning up. So I've got it mostly back together here, and we'll give her a pull and see if we get any action. Choke on, prime. I have filled it and primed it with two-cycle oil, so if it starts, it should be okay, and it's got decent compression. Yeah. Sounds great. I believe that's a win. Now we'll look at the rest of the deal. The rest of this video is going to be about replacing the head, trimmer head, on these Homelight and Ryobi units. Now, this is what it came with. I'm not sure how this works. Not very well is what the owner told me. So we're going to replace it. And I've got a place for it down here in the trash. We're going to replace it with a speed feed head. Now, putting a speed feed on these Homelight Ryobi units is a little different. You can't just order the speed feed off the internet that says for Echo. You have to get a different unit that includes all these giblets here, and I'll show you why. Most Echo units and everybody else's units come with a 10 millimeter bolt head here, and here's a 10 millimeter hole, 10 millimeter bolt. Homelight Ryobi units come with 8 millimeter, smaller than everybody else in the industry. So to mount a speed feed head, you've got to get all of these extra giblets that are sold with some of the units. And these green adapters here, they're for steel. The silver adapter here is 10 millimeter left-hand thread, and that's ordinarily what you use for Echo and Shindao and so forth. I'm not sure what this black one's for, but in any case, the one that you need for Homelight and Ryobi is this red adapter here. So it's the right thread, it's 8 millimeter, and it goes on. It takes a 16 millimeter wrench to hold that nut, and you just screw it on. Of course, it's left-hand thread, so it's turn it to the left to go on, tighten it up, and you are good to go. Well, that's all that's involved in mounting a speed feed head on Homelight Ryobi, but you have to get the head that includes all of these extra giblets, which cost a little bit of money, but they're certainly worth it. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps someone.